Konnichiwa. I hope you're all doing well tonight. It is good to see you. Konnichiwa. Gonna play some more Tainted Grail because I've been enjoying this. I might play some Arc Raiders to gather stuff later, but I have to update the game first. I'm also gonna update Rivals in the background when I can. Excuse me. Because it says there's an update for that too. I feel like we haven't tried the Apostate. And we haven't tried the Necromancer, which are the two most recent ones. Cute rat spotted! Hi Banana, how are you tonight? This one I kinda didn't like the look of them, because they're about flipping cards and such, which probably means they're gonna be one of the ranged characters, the archers. Hi Bonnie, how are you doing? I'll try the Necromancer. Control over dead bodies. Their minions are automatically activated, but at the start of each turn the minions get weaker and damage the Necromancer relative to their level. So you take damage just for having more minions out at a time. It's 20% more currency gain. The first difficulty up gives tough enemies to spawn, which is probably like the Treasure Guardians. The third difficulty does hard fights and hard bosses. We'll see just how hard it is. Whenever something dies, their ult goes up. They can sacrifice all their minions to absorb their powers and transform themselves into a Lich. The Golem redirects targets to them, so I feel like that's the one that I always want to start with. You can start with a Golem, an Abomination that AoEs everyone, or a Worm that attacks random people. Each time I've started with the Golem when trying the Summoner or the Blood Mage. I feel like I'm not going to like these two most recent classes that I unlocked, but I still want to try them out just to see. So now it's just generating the world with all the monsters. I'm kind of liking this new keyboard I had to get because the old one was freaking out when I pushed the Windows button. It actually has some like things on the back of it to keep it more sturdily on the desk without slipping around. Like grips. %65% through patching our creators. You can do it. I believe in you, video game. Crumbling Manure? Okay, that does take the 3 word stones to tremble to summon the real boss.
The blacksmith is...
I buy all the rune stones right off the back, or all that I can. Every turn increase everyone's damage, every turn increase everyone's armor, every 3 turns min and max damage. Each card played increases your damage. First turn combat, draw 1 additional card with a reduced cost of 1. Heal for 4 after every combat 1. Now I take healing for 4. Oh wait, can I actually buy 2 of that? Or no, I was just thinking wrong. Each card, please. Increases your damage this turn by 5. I shouldn't have bought that after all. I was looking at the armor plus 10. Well, I'll go for at least the heal 4 after combat for now. Hi Uchu, and hi Rydrake. I hope you're doing well tonight. It's good to see you. Okay, so the boss is to the right somewhere. Let's go left. How are Sasha? Sasha's good. A little EP since I just woke up from a nap a little bit ago before starting stream, but that's fairly normal for me. How was your day, Uchu? Lich form grants you 1 additional energy and changes your deck to the Lich's deck. Each minion killed during transformation adds 1 Lich card, raises your damage by 25%, and creates 10 berry. Did you miss Banana again? You did. She was here at the very start. It's good you had a lot of fun with the marathon release and took your doggo to trim his nails. Fair. Does your doggo get upset when their nails are trimmed? Is that why you pay someone to do it? Because we have to do the similar? But hi Sinful, I hope you're having a nice night. Oh, so it's not when someone dies, it's when one of your summoned minions dies. But I doubt that lasts between turns. You just don't accidentally cut one of his blood veins in the nails. That's fair. That's happened at least once to my dog, even when someone else was cutting it. Would you ever go pink hair or black hair in real life? I've thought about it, but I'm not sure I would because I like my blonde hair so much in real life. Why are you flattening people? Activate a minion, sacrifice them, and its ability so it's every turn. Did you see the redeem sash? I did not, I'm sorry. Praise her tomorrow if she doesn't show up tonight. I absolutely will, Sinful. Thanks you for making sure that I saw it. And you believe a professional knows where to cut it. That makes sense. Don't know why I like spikes suddenly. Oh, maybe that's because I'm updating Arc Raiders and something during updating it. You could buy the nail cutter with the light, but your dog's nails are black, so that won't work. My dog only has a 1 nail that is black. Wait a sec. Oh, after they die, they're still around? Ether Wheelworm attacks randomly. So they still attack even after they die. Yes, Serial Streaker. Kudos on your 20 stream streak, Uchu. Yeah, so every turn they get weaker. Oh, so I can't promote them if they're dead. Your dog's dramatic with nail trimming, so you can't really do it. She makes crying noises and forces the paw around, so it just feels unsafe. Hi, Dashi. My dog's the same. She let me cut her nails when she was young, and I once trimmed a nail too short, a little bit too short, and touched the wick, and it bled. And she basically never forgave me for that, so we had to start taking her to a dog hairdresser person to do it. And even then, there's at least once where they've cut it too short. Normally, they do it perfectly fine, though. They put her head in a stirrup, though, so she can't kind of twist her head left and right to try and see what's going. It makes her a bit more stable. It especially happens if the nail grows too long. Oh, and now the worm disappeared, the one that was gone there. Okay, So that's going to blow up on us. I couldn't kill it in time. Oh, unless right... Oh, it had 1 health left. Does the vein recede if it's short? I don't know. I don't know if it's even considered a vein. Well, I'm sure there's a vein in it, but it's inside the nail is a wick, like a bit of pink flesh or such in the very center of it. And that probably does have a vein inside it. And if they accidentally cut it a little short, then yeah, that probably recedes a bit. On that note, normally if they cut it short, it's not very short, it's only a sliver. But it's still, I'm sure, incredibly painful. Just like if you nick the tip of your finger, that would hurt for a while. It's very sensitive there. But like I said, in the 14 years of my dog's life, that's only happened once when I did it, and like once where my cat did it, my groomer did it. Okay, I get less health in this form. So I become a Lich as my ult. Deal 1 hit to all enemies, each hit grants you barrier. Create ton of barrier and 2 block. Discard your hand, next turn draws many cards with their cost. Their cost will be reduced by 1. Hit and stun. Reduce enemies' damage and increase your damage. Reduce enemies' armor. Time combat. I want to try this new beginning. Discard all my cards. And then just see next time. You keep pampering your dogs. Now he's a small, spoiled baby. I see nothing wrong with that. Oh! Only for the 1 turn I become the Lich. Okay, never mind. I should have done stuff. That's too bad. Oh, a ghoul from killing an enemy. Hi, Nurgle. How are you doing tonight? Lag spike again, which again, like I said, is probably from it trying to install the update for Arc Raiders. Every time you get home from work, he thinks you bought a toy for him. Oh, wow. Oh, did the game literally just crash? It looks like it did. What's the schedule for today? I was wanting to play some Tainted Grail Avalon, and I'm currently updating Arc Raiders because I was hoping to play a bit of that later tonight, just to try and re-get some more materials and stuff after the expedition. There's an update for Rivals as well, so I do need to update that too. I am reopening Tainted Grail now. Only like 2 people on my friends list has played the game before. Okay, did it auto-capture it? There we go. Will it continue me in the fight, or will it have saved before the fight, or will it go, you rage quit, your run is over? It was literally the first fight. Your previous dog was 14 years old, and once when handling her, you noticed her nails had grown so long they were almost a full ring? That's definitely not good maintenance of them. I know that's mean to say, but I've never heard of that before, where they're almost a full ring. Were you just a kid at the time, I take it? And so then it was probably on your parents for not doing it. Oh, no, they saved at the start of the fight. Oh, it's been like 3 years since then. She went to the pet shop regularly and it was hard to spot. Since then, you've been keeping a look in case your mother and the pet stores don't do it. Okay. Well, that killed it a lot faster. You had fun with Marathon even though you were in a losing streak? Well, it's great if it's a game that you can do that for. Since a lot of them, it's as soon as you're losing, you can get salty or it just sucks all the fun out of it. So the cards they gave me are Promote Minion, Cast Barrier, Activate Minion and Sacrifice, Armor, and Summon them. Whenever a minion activates, draw 1 card and gain 1 ult charge. That seems pretty good. Increase a minion's max HP and heal it for a bit. Or use all your energy, activate all minions 2 times. That seems good. But I like the getting ult charge. At the start of each turn, all living minions deal 1 hit for 2 damage, multiplied by their level to their master. Oh, so I take damage. Sacrificing minions turns them into ethereals. After your minions or enemy's death, receive a card allowing you to summon a ghoul. When activated, ghouls hit all enemies and themselves. Hi, Seer. How are you tonight? Summon every combat with the golem. Minions activate 1 last time before being sacrificed. Increase the Lich Form's armor by 25. Once per combat, if your barrier is broken by a fatal blow, you remain with 10 HP instead of dying. We'll go with that. Oh, that's another Ethel. You're pretty tired. You woke up early and only slept for 4 hours. Big oof to that. It's happened before to me where I can't sleep and end up spending like most of the morning trying to fall asleep, and then yeah, you get only a couple hours like that and you are just dead. So you're probably going to turn into soon. I completely understand. Hi, Sleep. Seer, Sasha, Mods, and Nurgle are absolutely bombastic, cha-cha-tastic, dynamic, funky, extreme. Warp Light Seeker. Power depends on your word candle level. Adds useless cards and reduces energy, and that dude blows up. Hi, Lorano. Thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing well. And hi, Jed. I hope you're having a great night. It says they hurt me every turn, like relative to their level. It starts at level 2. Every turn, it loses 1 level and damages you for that. But I can also make, what is it called? I can also make shields with some of my abilities. Checking in for alert while you do chores. Hope you're having a great night. I am having a good one, but I hope you are too. Hey, Mika. You woke up. Good girl. So the ghoul hurts itself and enemies, so it slowly kills itself. Doesn't protect necromancer from its... Hi, Mika. You're a good girl. Oh, you're gonna come over after all? Good girl. Where's my little puppy? She came right up to me, so I had to stop and talk to her. That's how it works. Barrier to protect against that explosion. New golem. I kind of wonder... Sacrifice the ghoul to do that. Oh, sacrificing the ghoul didn't count towards that. Even though they're a summoned creature. If I use 1 energy to promote you, and then I use the Lich Form, does it give me... No, it doesn't give me... Oh, it does give me 1 more energy. It's for that. 50 barrier and 2 block. Tons of armor reduction. I feel like I should do the new beginnings. This form isn't as amazing as it should be. But I guess it doesn't take that much to get to it. Should I draw all those cards next turn with their cost reduced by 1? Sleep Jogging Hydra is absolutely bombastic. Cha-cha-tastic, dynamic, funky, extreme, ultimate, neo, omega, hyper, mystical, prestigious, Genesis, legendary, supreme. So thank you for being so absolutely positively amazing, Sleep Jogging Hydra, that someone had to praise you just to get that thrown out there. Notice. Streaking Jed. Jed is streaking! Get him! But kudos on your 140 stream streak, Jed. So that's the one probably biggest thing with that Lich form, that I can reduce all these cards' costs. I can't promote the dead minion. Oh, Mika did the check-in too. Oh, is that because she started shaking? She went under the couch and shook around. Invalid target. Oh, because she went up 2 a bit earlier. That's true. I didn't think of it that way. You were in the kitchen foraging. Oh, reduce the target's armor. We never managed to hand in those human livers because we didn't encounter that one event again. Samsha! Hi ZBG, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Sacrifice all your minions, increase damage by 10 until end of combat for every minion sacrificed. That seems pretty cool. Summon a worm at level 4, they're normally at level 2, but it costs the same amount, so that's just an improvement. Sacrifice a minion to stun all enemies for a turn. They're all pretty good cards. I like the idea of being able to increase my damage till the end of combat. No talking, it's not time yet. What are you trying to do here?
As you approach the tree, it seems to it doesn't. As you reach.
No, I lost 10 HP. There's a chance to gain loot. Good on you for defending me, ZBG. Tuck sleep in so they can't get away with that behavior. You're good, you just finished Requiem. How did you like it? I remember the other day you saying it, you were enjoying it though, so... I'll do I was going to say I'll do power compression next turn, but then the cards disappear. I'm an idiot. Top 3 res? Oh snap. You liked it that much? Maybe I'll have to look into it then. Oh, top 3 REs. I know Nini has been playing that a ton lately. But I'll likely play that game eventually too when it goes on sale or something like that. I am cheap, so I normally don't buy games right away when they're new. Sacrifice all minions, increase damage. Hi hero. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Activation. Fae promotes random minions and heals them. Oh, they heal the Necromancer. That is a huge difference than the previous ones. No reason to buy it full price unless you really like it. Exactly. I think the only game in recent time I bought full price was Warhammer Space Marine 2 when it first came out. You like the pre-order stuff and you were going to play it right away. That's fair. There's literally nothing wrong with buying it in advance if you think you're going to enjoy it like that. I'm just cheap. Especially when I plan on spending all my money on my 2.0 rigging soon. Tongue of Fire? Four hits for 12 to 20 damage. Each point of your energy turns it into it. Oh, okay. Same design or new one? New one. I have a new 2.0 model, a fox girl. The idea is going to be a fox girl who's raised by the Neafia and thinks she's a cat. So she'll have a big fluffy tail, but I'll be like, I'm not a cat. What are you talking about? A cat named Neafia? That makes no sense. And then I'll have a panic toggle. I have the model art. I got it a couple months ago, but then I spent time picking a rigger that I'd really like and who was within my price range. And so on the 12th, so in like another 7 days, they said they should be able to comfortably start the project. They were supposed to start in late February, but they had their... I don't know if they took on too much work or such, but they weren't caught up on their stuff. You think the last one that you bought at full price was Skyrim on release? Oh snap, that would have been a while ago. I remember being really young when Skyrim released. It was a fantastic game though. Duplicate energy wave to hit them all. And I'll just do the new beginning. Foxes have cat software though, I've heard that. Cat software on dog hardware. Which release of Skyrim? That's true, I was thinking they meant the OG one, but there's been like 4 releases of it. The original release? Thought so. Necromancer isn't as bad as I was expecting, especially with the Fae being able to heal you. Every 3 turns you do max damage. There, I can replace Ethel with that. You found out Eugenics has an ADHD perk where the cat has plus intelligence, plus movement, but if you don't give him an order in 5 seconds, it will do stuff on its own. That is hilarious. I know there's a few of those. I can't remember if it was the ADHD or the autism perk or something like that, where it's all of your natural spells cost -1 or -2 mana to cast, but any new spells they learn later on cost 1 or 2 more. And I was like, I can actually see it. Oh, I don't have any money. +1 damage, 10 armor, 30 max health. There's the All-Mother's Altar, which I stole from last time and was no longer able to heal. Gizelmuff was actually playing, what is it called? Eugenics right now. And reduce their damage for now. Oh my god, there's an autism perk, and the photo is the autism creature. Hilarious. I wonder if I can only have 4 spawned creatures like before. Hi HD, how are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. They're showing off the paws for free. Power Compress sacrifices all my minions and gives me that damage increase. I want them to last another turn. Furball! Hi, kudos on your 140 stream streak. Oh my, new post on only pawns. I do want to summon the Abomination. Sasha got his new I Am plants. It's true, my Kuroshi optics. They can't attack them anymore, so they will attack me directly. Dun, dun, dun. None of my minions are alive to give that buff to. That sacrifices them again. I'm kind of liking this character more than the Blood Mage, actually. They have, like, no direct damage. Everything comes from your spawns, but still. And the Fae can heal me. Hi, King Panda. How are you doing tonight? Oh, when I'm an idiot. It sacrifices my minions when I spawn into this form. I do think they thought out the classes in this pretty well, even though there's only like 3 primary classes. Each one then has 3 subclasses where they use similar cards but slightly different. Offer 5% of your health, gain a barrier on all minions and yourself equal to twice that HP lost, and summon a Fae who can then heal you for that HP. At the start of each turn, the missing minion heals half their HP. Activate a random minion 2 times. Free Fae that costs HP but gives a barrier, and then the Fae will later heal. At the start of every combat, create 1 ethereal copy of your first summoned minion, which would be the Golem. If your minion was killed, draw 1 additional card next turn. Add 1 new card to the Lich's deck, Intimidation. All enemies lose 25 armor. All enemies lose 25 armor until the end of combat, and 10% increased damage for 4 turns. I'm taking that. There's a cat from the Nuclearic Corporation in Marathon, and its official name is Bingus. Adorable. Professor Bingus is on the loose. I'm doing good though, King. I'm glad to hear you are well.
You feel a strange power.
Healing power of the altar increased. Ask for healing, ask for a blessing. But you have to pay.
The priestess lays out.
Okay, she healed me. So there's the Waystone. Take a word candle from it.
The local hunters call this
Hunt for food, risk sleeping in this dangerous place.
and lay charms and offerings.
So people are theorizing being is actually a shell, but for animals, a way to give immortality on animals. Oh, that would be interesting, just like what they're doing for the people in the game. Risk sleeping in the dangerous place. Oh, combat again. Combat happened last time too, so I knew it might this time, but... yeah, shells used to be people. Yeah, they uploaded them into it. Put the one that actually does damage. All we are empty shells. 3 days grace. I do like that with these characters, the barrier seems to last between turns, whereas with all those ranger characters, they are not. It'll just disappear at the end. Good day. Why do you do so little damage? Oh, it's only doing half damage because they debuffed it. Yeah, maxes this many creatures. Sacrifice everybody. Marathon showers you with items if you play right, since you can run a free loadout that costs nothing but is good only for one engagement, and the game teaches you to pick your fights. That's kind of cool. They give you free loadouts in Arc Raiders too, so you can go in and it's basically either you lose nothing or, you know, you gain something, but you already know that because you've played it. All enemies lose armor and increases damage for a bit. Okay, I have 3 energy. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Dun, 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 dun. Even when their ethereal ghosts disappear, I still get, what is it called? A charge for my ult, which is nice. The beans. You can find Bingus in Marathon, but if you got close, they run away. A tragedy. Hunt was successful and you feel their gratitude. Forget 2 cards or restore 100 health. Forget 2 cards. I feel like even though it's free, the armor thing isn't as useful. Because my summons don't stick around that long. Get rid of one of the 2 barrier cards. So I still have 2 barrier cards. Can I DM you a photo of Binga so you can see it? Sure, go for it. Make the other golem just because. See what he looks like? I take it he's going to be robotic, just like the people's shells. Oh, I actually like that design. That is cute. I didn't think it'd be red. Power Crown Press to sacrifice damage. I might do that even if it means they'll attack me. Yeah, with a scanned animal brain put into it. Oh, they give armor to the Necromancer. Activation grants HP barrier on all allies. So instead of healing you, it grants a barrier, the golem, unlike with the other characters. Oh, if they kill them, then it doesn't get the ghost. It's like they have 0 armor, so how come they do so little damage? Damage this turn. Activate. Alright, enough of my nerd rant on Marathon. I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. I did not mind it at all. Sacrifice limited minions, so I might as well sacrifice them for a damage increase. For the first time, I'll do Tongue of Fire. Deals 4 hits for that much damage, but then it uses all your energy, so you can only do that card. Okay, so we have 2 of 2 stones. 1 more and they can combine and get the dust. Oh, is that the oh no, it's the candle maker. Special passive, which makes word candles last twice as long. You can get 1 more candle, or double the length of all the candles. Not much of a choice. I could try updating Marvel Rivals in the background and see if it messes with anything. Why does that guy only do 30% damage? You heard there was an update? There definitely is. At least on Steam there is. So that does 5 hits to one single target. So you'd use it like that and basically just murderize someone's face. Draw your entire deck in one turn, that's too much though. Hilarious. But that must be because I was in the Lich's form and it only has so many cards. Let's hope yours updates within an hour. Well, I don't even know if mine will update within an hour or not. My internet... Actually, my internet's decent, it's just Steam updates so slowly for some reason. Oh, and now I have 3 calc, even though I'm not using them. Each card plays increases your damage this turn by 8% or 17 armor. But it should have given me 2 of the Runestone Dust for combining them. Heal me. Their arms are so skinny. I know it's because they're just bones. There, and I'm back to full health. God dang, all these 1 damages. So they promote a random minion, which keeps them alive for 1 turn longer. I guess if you have only 2 phase, they could keep each other permanently alive. In their ethereal form, they grant 1 ult charge. Has redirect and 200% of the Necromancer's armor. Protects its allies by redirecting hits to itself. Heals itself. When it's ethereal, it increases your armor by 25%. Or 25, and it grants barriers, but that's only when it's dead. Deals 2 hits. When it's ethereal, deals 3. And in ethereal, it reduces their armor. Oh, Tome of Knowledge, draw 1 card. I love how I can see the other, like, bosses out there. Never noticed that before. Should have used the candle before the fight started. Damage all enemies by 50% for 2 turns. Lame, because I didn't activate in time. Oh, and it promoted itself. Literally just buff you a bunch. You like the new Captain America skin? Not sure I've seen it. So you take 1 damage for each of your summons levels, I believe. But since they can heal me, it's not such a big deal. That didn't increase its damage at all. Reduce the damage of all enemies by 100% this turn. And just the Tongue of Fire to kill them right away. Promote and activate all monsters. All monsters gain 25 armor this turn. Summon a Fae. I have a lot of things that summon the Fae. It's free though. Activates 2 random mediums. Promote and activates all minions. Now I'll just go for free Fae. Since they heal and promote anyways. No, set the Seamstress. So they charge ult in that form. Oh, that makes enemies gain armor, not me. Whoops. Enemies gain armor, but I get a free Fae. Three Faes. And reduce armor for the same amount that I had. That increases damage of allies. Okay, now I have the Lich form if I want. They're doing tons of damage. $50 barrier and 2 block. Reduce their damage. New beginning. I'm the only one for them to hit, so they're going to hit hard. 2 hits should be blocked, and then I've got so much barrier. I had so much energy, I might as well do all that. Sacrifice the ones that were already on. Why are they hitting for so much damage? Oh, I'm an idiot. That thing's buffing them. There's the one that hits everyone. I still have 2 energy. Some of the golems to redirect from me. The ethereal doesn't get too much weaker every turn. It's mainly the living enemies that do. Mysterious witch.
Okay, what if we're also echoes?
Oh, we've already talked to her, or finished her quest. Ask her to help you hone your
What could it
skills.
be?
10 health for a word candle. Need to forget all your max health. 10 health for a random stat boost. 10 armor. She can also increase your max health. That's the treasure guard. I might light another candle. Ad break starts in 3 minutes. Apologies to everybody unsubscribed. It's anywhere up to 3 minutes long, which I know is disgusting, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free on Twitch, so I apologize in advance. Those guys don't do anything but act as heals for them. Give them enemies armor, which is too bad, but summon all these phase to heal me. I'm loving the phase as this, because they can heal me, they can promote my characters and keep them alive or do more damage, etc. I keep forgetting that sacrifices everyone. Your hand is full. Hi, Dar Fox. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. Hi. I should have used that first. You're EP, but goob. I'm glad to hear that you are a goober. As you should be. I was gonna say, can that still attack its teammates even if they're just souls? And it looked like it can. Oh, they increase their energy by 1? Ethereal ones do. So I do want as many phases as possible then. I picked them because they were cheaper, but I probably shouldn't have. Everybody's stunned. Worm. Okay, so it does let me hit them, but when it hits them, it reflects damage to them. Excuse me. Range HP from allies gets stronger when they die and replaces them with summons. Soul harvested. They're getting low. Okay, so this will be 100 coins and whatever buff. With Madman's Faith, perform a ritual at every Allmother's altar you find, which I've been doing. I'm guessing you have to do it a set amount of times. Please don't crash.
You found found what was protected by this beast. A stash of gold and jewelry.
Rival still sits patching or whatever. Okay. Collect the wealth. The only reason it's having issues is because I'm downloading stuff in the background. Please to be fixing yourself. You can do it, Tainted Grail. Says it's not responding. Oh, there we go. Armor slot, armor, max HP. I'll go for the armor slot with runestones. Increase armor by 17. Heal every turn, increase everyone's armor. Every 3 turns, enemies do minimum damage. No. Oh, woo boy off. I appreciate the follow, thank you. It's done downloading for you, nice, nice, nice. But I hope you're having a good night, oh woo. Good morning. It's nighttime for me, it's like midnight. But I take it you're off on the other side of the planet. Should I actually pause the Marvel download? Because if it's going to keep kind of freezing off like this. If I remember, the boar redirects attacks to it. Yeah. Oh, you're in Germany and it's like 7:18 in the morning? Give enemies armor, but it summons another Fae. Abomination can actually deal damage. That Fae will last forever, because it's at level 6, it'll last 6 turns unless it gets killed. Whee! I don't want to sacrifice all of them. He summoned multiples of those maggots. I don't need the golem. The ghoul will at least AoE. Yeehaw! Meowdy partner. If I at least sacrifice them, that'll charge my ult. I could literally sacrifice all my creatures. But I don't really want to sacrifice the big Fae. Oh, there's my ult. Oh, triggering my ult summon sacrifices them anyways. I'm literally just gonna wipe that character out with it. Use all my energy. I'm at like full health. Hmm. 6 energy. That didn't give much XP. Futhark.
Hello, noble knight. For a moment, I thought you might be my mother, finally returning. Silly me.
That's not moving, so I think it's just temporarily frozen. Rivals only says it's at 14% patching, so I'm just gonna pause it.
Do you want some?
I can do it after stream. 3 random common runestones, 1 specific common runestone, 1 random rare runestone. I'm just gonna take the 3 commons that I can combine. Yeah, runestone dust. The elderly archer, which I think trains you. They're still doing low damage, so might as well sacrifice for now. He only does 1 damage right now. If I kill him, he'll do 3 to 5, which should be more closer to normal damage. I have 6 energy. I can do duplicate the next card played. But then, even though that would kill him, I couldn't really dupe it. Sacrifice a minion, summon a worm instead. Stun all enemies. Offer 10% of your max HP to summon 2 golems. Reroll. Sacrifice a minion, summon a fae instead. At the start of each turn, activate the minion. I'm actually going to skip these cards. If you start a turn with max ult charge, gain barrier. Every minion starts with barrier. Gain +1 energy in lich form. I actually am going to take that just because then I can do basically one more thing.
The man is asleep.
Lose HP, remove a card from the deck. Lose HP, gain a level. Lose HP, gain a random legendary card. Deal 1 hit for 450 damage to all enemies and raise your damage by 350% this turn. Interesting. That only heals itself. Oh, it's being done. I have to reload it on my laptop. Worm is my best damage dealer. Although I guess with the AoE that hits all 3, so maybe I should have stuck to that. Okay, he's just the one that gets buffed depending on our word candle, which is fairly high. Okay, that did hit. Oh, I wanted to. Looks like that will kill them. Okay, on to the first boss. First healer. Reduce enemy damage by 2 for 50% for 2 turns. My Fae heal me, so I'm not too concerned about that. About the healing potions. And it gave me 2 at the start. Okay, beat up first boss. To reopen people's streams. Okay, good. Start summoning all my stuff. Hi Phazon, how are you tonight? I hope you are doing well. Everyone is cool and I will pass that on for you. And thank you for lurking as always. Summon Ghoul, sacrifice everyone. Summon new Fae. After it will promote them. But let's just do this. Some will permanently reduce its armor. You'll also lose some armor every few turns. It spawns a new enemy if it's stunned though. I wonder if I can actually duplicate this card. Oh, but it won't discard my hand twice because it's already been discarded the first time. My bad. One hit for 40 to 64% damage to all enemies, and raise your damage by that much that turn. I can do a huge hit and just kill the ad. That's just a basic hit to them with no debuff or downside like the other stuff that offers armor. God dang, that hit hard. They can at least heal me. Even if it's not much. Gain 2 blocks. Draw 1 card. And of course it's the Ogre's Frenzy that I didn't want. If I stun them, they spawn another enemy, is the problem. They're basically doing enough damage to kill me, though, so I might have to just do it. Gain more damage next turn. All these dumb gamble skills. 1 hit for auto damage to all enemies. Do that. Go into this swarm. I have to... They're doing 1 huge hit, so I have to block that. And then all the big hits. No, I wouldn't have killed them with 1 extra energy. That guy's still absorbing stuff from them. It's not summoning my other stuff. One block to absorb that and energy. Okay, they should be dead in a sec. Thumbs up. Merge the calc again.
This feels like an echo of something that happened before. Like
Okay, I have to take the Wordstone Heart, because if I want to fight the big boss, I have to take the heart from all 3 mini-bosses. Or Tainted Me heals you, but reduces max HP. Increase your drop chance of items as rewards from combat. I've got 15 coins from that now. Oh, it upgrades the items itself. So you can upgrade Acid Flask to last 3 turns. Upgrade Oil to last 2 turns. Bomb last 3 turns. Warding thing to give 10 more barrier. Tome to give 2 cards instead of 1. Smoke Bomb to last 3 turns. Leaves to only cost 5 HP. This to do Knife to do 50% more damage. Talking Skull to give 1 more card. But no, I will increase the chance of items as rewards from combat by 25%, 50%. I debate on the Wayfarer Leaves, but I'll hold off.
she looks at
You did a good job gathering all those.
Increases your damage by 1. Wealth gain by 5%, XP. XP by the end, I normally have it all anyways. Let's go by wealth gain.
Good to...
That stuff's just related to the wordstones, or the milestones, which I don't care about, like, at all. Max that out.
You're back.
Draw more cards in the first turn. Draw more cards every turn. Remove a card. Get a new card. Duplicate a card. Mark as first hand. Pick a card you'll start every combat with that in your hand. I kind of want to be able to save up and remove more cards.
the blacksmith.
Add 1 common runestone to the shop. I have 6. Unlock exchanging runestones to another of the same rarity. Transmute 3 runestones into 1 of the same rarity. Unlock additional armor slot, weapon slot, item slot. Increasing the chance of runestones dropping from combat is good. Unlock rare runestones as reward from combat, mythical. I'm curious about the exchange. So it costs 100 coins to exchange it.
The blacksmith.
I think the fact that this shows this means if I exchange it, that I might have enough to combine it. Or not, question mark? I can make it so I can be healed twice per run. I'm 2 gold away from having a quest card. So that upgrades how much they heal. Upgrades how many is in stock. Plus 1 more, so I take it you can ask it to heal you more than once. But upgrading this, I'm guessing, just upgrades how much of the health it gives you. I feel like we were originally in a forest, now it looks like we're just in, like, islands. Obscure tavern. That's where all the good booze is. Maybe go back to blonde hair. Jeffy! Thank you for resubscribing. 10 months, getting close to a whole year. Brrr. Does that mean you're cold? Do you need someone to warm you up? Not saying I will, but someone might. But yes, I hope you're having a nice night, Jeffy. I didn't hear the sound. No, you're over-revving your engine. Okay, fake follower alert. This isn't real. It's like I have to re-log in to make sure the sounds are working again, because sometimes they don't. Oh, and thank you for following Fatal Throne. That's a real alert, and that's why you can see Stream Elements doing it. I do appreciate it. And let's kill all my minions. Perverted Life Force. Negates any hit under 15 damage. They add useless cards, they spawn illusions. I feel like just dump all my energy against that character and kill them. Since my damage from that at each of those hits was higher than what is required to hurt it. I had so many summon cards. I buffed my damage by 80%. Let's get some barrier. None of my characters are worth putting that activate thing on, because they're not going to live long enough. And they should be dead next turn. Sacrifice a minion and stun all enemies. I kinda like that. Deal 25% less damage for this turn, but summon a worm for free. Promote a minion by 2 levels instead of just 1. Kinda like the fact that it can stun all enemies. We'll roll with that. Obscure Tavern.
Could a lively tavern in the middle of nowhere be anything more than a weirdness-bloomed mirage? Even if the building is real, who would dare to party in such a place?
Lots of
at
people,
such a
apparently.
time?
100 gold to heal for 30. Or play dice.
People inside the tavern welcome you to their table and invite you to play with them. However, the game isn't cheap.
I spent all my money in town. I can probably come back to this if I want.
When you approach this feeble, strange man, you remember something the Master-at-Arms told
The
you.
Squire.
The banner of his former lord. The damned 8 stars on a burgundy background flag. This is the exact emblem you saw on the remains of a shield carried by a man you met.
I've noticed your emblem. Could you tell me more about it?
No, I can't. All I can say is that it's meant to remind me of the kingdom I knew. The kingdom I need to surpass with the one I'll build. Getting to more important things, do you have any runestones for me?
Get a passive skill for 1 runestone, gain some wealth. Passive skill. 25% more wealth from every encounter. Just literally keep promoting them. I do like that when they're specters, they increase my max energy so then I can do more every turn. But then they no longer heal or promote, they just increase my max energy as well as giving me 1 ult charge. Oh, they killed my stuff, or they faded before I did this. I believe the cool ghoul cards will go back into my, what is it called? Thing. I have 4 energy. That's not enough to kill the one character. Oh, this will actually work well, because well, first I should sacrifice them so they don't have the debuff of being alive. Each hit on those ones then does damage to that one. I could have sacrificed them all to increase my damage more, but still. Actually, this will kill them all, but... Oh, and it didn't carry over to the next skeleton. Didn't think so, but... Reduce the enemy's damage by a ton for 3 turns, promote a random minion and activate it, sacrifice a minion, deal 1 hit for 250 damage to all enemies. I wonder if I should take the damage one. And I might just reroll. Start of each turn, promote the minion. Can that keep them alive forever then, technically? Activate all minions 2 times. Add Death Mark to the Lich's deck. Mark an enemy for 3 turns. Every hit it receives when marked will reduce its armor by 20 until end of combat. If 3 or more minions are sacrificed in the same turn, the next turn you get +1 energy. Increase the Lich's maximum HP by 50. From now on, the Lich will retaliate with 25% of damage received. This could be really useful. Deadly Mark could be really useful against boss fights. Every 3 turns you do max damage, or reduce armor of all enemies by 30. Ghost? Question mark? was gonna say, does that stack the turn for 2 turns? Doesn't look like it. They'll attack on their bloodstones on the field, so they'll have to spawn those bloodstones first. Barrier. I want that to hit, the one to hit all enemies. Noxie, thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? It is nice to see you. What were you streaming today? I hope you had a lovely stream. Hi to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Noxie's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Oh, you were playing Diablo 2. That is a classic. I don't think I've ever beaten it, but I know I've tried multiple characters in it throughout the years. But if you or anybody else from the raid needs to head out for the night, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe, but I understand it's late at night, so if you have to do either after stream stuff, you do you. We'll do that, and we'll sacrifice all the cards. Dashi! Yeah, this game is basically like Slay the Spire, but in 3D. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you again for the raid, Noxie. You have a great night. Sweet dreams when you go to bed. I can sacrifice all minions to increase my damage. I do have enough energy to summon a new golem. Thank God I can still activate the real characters. It's time to do your Enfield dailies. Wait, no. Already done? I'm glad. I would have been calling you out if you're like, oh yeah, the day's practically over and I haven't done my dailies yet. And I'd just be like, Dashi, why would you risk that? Takes at most 20 minutes. It's true, it's very easy to do the Enfield dailies, and I am very glad for that. I mean, you honestly can do them in pretty much 2 minutes. Basically, spawn in, craft an item, craft a random low-level gear piece, which gives like 40 points. Open up your backpack, craft a random powder, which gives another 2 points. Go pick up 5 items off the ground, that's another 2 points, and then you're only missing the last 20 from either killing some enemies or spending some sanity. Most time-consuming bit is gifting items to operators. I haven't done that a single time yet for the dailies. You're gonna go to bed, have a good one. You'll keep the stream on as you sleep. I appreciate it, Nurgle. Sweet dreams to you and good night. Duplicate the next card played. Oh, it caps eventually at 200%. So at some point it stops being a thing you can even do. The trading friend assist also thinks it takes a bit long because of load times. That's fair. I was originally able to load the game pretty fast, but as soon as I put it on my SSD for obvious reasons, it takes a long time to load into the game or between stuff. Okay, Nini raided out. Let's grab points and people's streams. The ad break starts in 3 minutes. Apologies in advance to everybody unsubscribed. Since that's taken care of, you'll eat. Good night, Dashi. Sweet dreams to you as well. Thank you for always spending time with us. Oh, that's silence.
You cannot see silence anywhere nearby. However, you do spot something sparkling in the grass near the water.
You got 25 word shards, or word stones. Thank you for being here and streaming. Oh, you. I do not have enough gold to try gambling now. Gamba! 100 gold to rest.
People
Plate.
inside the
You lost 100 gold, not this time. Okay, so it is just randomized. I wonder what would happen. Shimmering light, can that be silence as well? Whoops. I walked too fast forwards. Or far forwards. Oh, they attack randomly. I forgot about that. They attack randomly, including allies. Every one of its hits disables healing for the next turn and reduces their armor. And just keep summoning. Just keep summoning. Just keep summoning. Just keep summoning, summoning, summoning. What do? We just summon everything. Yeah, sacrifice for the damage increase. No, it didn't give me the thing to, what is it called, get other cards. Or to sacrifice my hand and draw new cards next turn. They can't heal for 6 turns, hilariously. I want them to heal me a bit. But they're probably gonna die to that thing. Okay, they didn't, never mind. Another acid flask, that's nice. I do have that I can trade with that. Shimmering light.
Saying, all that glitters is cold.
Oh, this.
As you
We have to. It called me a coward because I tried being nice to it.
you can still. Your steps become slow. Leaves. The creature.
Raises its hand, extends a wicked claw in your direction. Run away. I waited. Attack.
Persevering this far proves that you are brave, human.
The creature speaks with a voice like silence coalescing over a long-forgotten battlefield.
Raising a blade against me. Even braver.
The light within the creature's chest burns brighter.
Once my worshippers were brave like this. They brought me to this place. We rode the waves on the huge wooden ships, and then they disappeared. They left me here, all alone.
You sense the creature's anger rising.
I could use you, but if you refuse, I will feed on your soul.
What do you need?
Bring me my eyes. They were stolen from me.
I wonder if he has 3 eyes because it looks like there's 3 marks.
Ravens flock and wheel above him, their violent screams accenting his last words. Could these birds serve as his sight? And what kind of worshippers would steal from their deity?
Probably a lot.
Find them. Find my worshippers.
Oh.
Look for them in the trees.
So from that tree with the people corpses.
Just like I used to hang many moons.
So next time, instead of searching for loot or taking damage,
Your forehead.
I'll be able to do this
Some
quest.
flash of light blazes behind your eyelids.
And this will help you understand the words of the dead.
As he speaks the last words, he disappears into the weirdness.
New quest, a shimmering light. Normally that armor stands on its own, unless this is a different thing. I don't know if I ever noticed their arm is like a wooden peg or a blade. I was about to say, did they just not attack? I'm the only one alive. Just finish them off with that. Oh, or it wasn't enough to kill them after all. And literally 1 health. Oh, they had 1 more form, my bad. The golem's still alive, so it will absorb damage. I don't think they'll attack me because they have to attack the golem, but still. Summon a golem at already level 4. Activate a minion, draw a card, sacrifice a minion to promote all other minions. Sacrifice the golem at already level 4. Fortune Seller.
Hey, stranger. Are you in need of some guidance?
Okay, so just items. Light a candle for health. Fully charge ult, draw a card, offer HP for energy. It didn't say valuables, it just said forgotten chest. Oh, she's the one that heals her teammates, and if you damage her, she spawns. What is it called? She does damage. Not that concerned about the barrier right now. I could go, what is it called? Power Steel. 4 hits of 20 to 32 and hope that just kills her. No. kill them instantly so they do more damage. And just make sure they die. Even if I don't get the new hand card thing. And I guess I should have promoted them first, they would have healed more. I do find the idea funny of killing the skeleton and he just loses his armor and comes back. And it seems like they do more and more damage. Oh, they killed me. I should have used the block thing. That's tragic. Completely tragic, but oh well. I miscalculated too late. You saw me reach over and go, oh, I should have clicked that. Hi, I'm Cunary. How are you tonight? This card's past to be played later. Is that like a new outfit for a character? Two healing potions, random consumable, 200 wealth. The one class I had not tried is the Apostate. Charge their ult with every card flip, and use their ult to flip the whole hand. Flip cards stay in hand instead of going to the grave. Draw an additional card for every fourth maneuver used in a turn. I feel like they're going to be the archer class. My mail. Hi, Laneri. I hope you're having a nice night. And hi, good luck. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was right. They are the arrow type version. Did you just gulp water? I don't think so. AKA, no, I did not. This turn, the next maneuver costs no energy, an ability. Discard all maneuvers. Reduce armor of all enemies by 0 until end of combat. 5 for each card discarded. Thank you for the hydrate and posture. They have the Faint card that all of this class uses. Draw 2 cards with their energy cost reduced by 1. Discard all maneuvers and draw Yoda cards for each maneuver discarded. Weird. Draw cards. Hit for damage. Stun. I feel like I'm really gonna dislike this class.
The blacksmith.
You're playing Hades 2 a lot. It's fun, but you're not sure it will still be fun when your classes started. I can imagine. That heals 4 HP after combat per. Reduce armor of people. Let's just see how it works in combat. And then I might switch to Arc Raiders in a bit. Charge it by flipping if any card. Flip all cards and gain damage. They didn't say that it gained damage. Bonus damage depends on the number of charges. 5 to 9. 50% plus 10% for each maneuver. Up close and personal will do. What's up, nerd? What's up? I'm only covering half the screen so people can still see. And the arrow bag does take my, what is it called? Charges. Oops, your nose. Sashak 10 boop. Thank you for the head pat. Big head pat for a big head. Teardrop. Discard all maneuvers, reduce armor of all enemies by 10 until the end of combat. 5 for each card discarded. Oh, and it includes itself for being discarded. Oh yeah, and they don't go to the graveyard when you use them, so I can literally just keep stacking it like that. What do the flowers smell like? Salt. Because of how many times people have redeemed the salt redeem. Now my whole head smells like that. Teardrop. Although I can just keep using my energy to charge the stuff. Course pink. See, that's a really good question. I would like to think pink, but maybe you should smell and see. You're not sure if you sell salt on itself? I'm not sure if it really does have any smell since it's basically just a mineral. I should have done that 50% damage this turn. My ult would have reset afterwards. Rock-scented flowers. Draw 1 maneuver, draw 2 maneuvers and reduce their energy cost. Draw 4 maneuvers and reduce their energy cost, but it costs more and more. Deal 1 hit for full damage and gain barrier. Deal 1 hit for half damage, reduce the target's armor till end of combat. I feel like I don't need to worry about barrier if I've got those other cards. Spider Sasha.
Spider Sasha, Spider Sasha. Thus, whatever a Spider Sasha does, Spider the Sasha redeem.
Spider Sasha, Spider Sasha. Da, 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 da. The first maneuver you use is doubled, increases your armor by 10. After every 7th maneuver in a single turn, stun an enemy. We'll just go for passive armor bonus, so I take less damage. Spooder Sasha laughing. Whee! His boss is that way, so I'm going this way. I kind of prefer these forests. You have to do over 15 damage to hurt them. Negate hit under certain threshold. Next maneuver costs 0 energy. So that lets me keep, what is it called? It lets me keep reducing enemies' armor. And they can create barriers and heal. Only costs 1 energy. Sasha stares intensively. What's up, nerd? That increases their armor, so I don't want to do it. I was hoping for that one, that, what is it called? This spell summons the 6 circles of the Cat Spirit Horizon Walker stuff, by the way. Excuse you? I have no idea what any of that means. But I assume Horizon Walker is the game you're playing, and so that's related to that. reduce all their armor. That's what reduces my armor, which makes it so I can't absorb stuff. But at least lets me hit hard for a bit. If you play the game, you'll understand, yes. I can stun them again. That says it has to be... Yeah, it has to be the 15 damage or it won't work. Two times that. And if I keep reducing their armor, I should keep doing more damage. Oh yeah, that increases their armor. It stuns them, but I maybe shouldn't be doing it because of that. I was going to say that stacks my ult. Oh, minimum 15, so that should be enough to hurt them. Target takes 100%. Target gains 100% damage and loses 50 armor this turn. 3 hits for a little less damage to random enemy. Gain armor. Gain damage when it flips. Reduce enemy's damage and you gain a little damage. Reduce the same. So 2 times of doing that. And then deal 1 hit for normal damage and reduce their damage. I'm gonna go for the armor and damage increase.
Come, train if you feel like it. These may be mere illusions, but they hit.
I want a challenge. I don't trust the hit me with all you got with this character class. Like, even this is more challenging than I expected. Those two will activate when anyone dies. You think of playing Marvel Rivals? No, I did not update it. It was messing with stream. So I'll have to update it after stream. I was thinking of switching over to Arc Raiders, but I'm still interested in this for now. No worries, you should shower anyways. Have fun. Oh, she heals the whole team, not just the one enemy. I thought she would just heal one person. There, at least I'm stacking the armor debuff. That'll increase 250 damage. Or no, 400% because of that. Okay, now she's going to be doing damage constantly. Or no, she healed them a bunch. If I do this, I get 50% damage. And then stun her. Oh, she's immune to stun. Oh god, that's not good. Use the block. Okay, I might have to heal. Draw weak shots and gain 1 weak shot and 10 barrier for every 2 ultimate charges. Pick 1 card from the grave. Pick 1 card from the grave. Pick 2 cards from the grave and then exile. Cost nothing, 4 charges, draw 2 arrows. Let's go with that. If you played more than 5 maneuvers in a turn, draw 2 additional cards next turn. If you played more than 7 maneuvers this turn, gain 1 energy next turn. After playing 4 arrows in a turn, draw 1 maneuver. I feel it's more likely to do the 5 maneuvers. Money, 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 money. I don't have any ways to heal as this character, sadly. Stop her from doing anything. Reduce all their armor and just absorb the damage for now. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that because of the armor. I keep forgetting that's an addition to that. Let's go back to being at the bottom. That's only for this turn. I'm getting used to how to play as this character, or getting used to. Oh, I should have clicked that just because. I'm dumb. I forgot that takes the charges, and so I couldn't even... I thought I was going to draw the cards and do a bunch of damage, but I just wasted it all. Oh, it gave me a shot. Oh, tome draw card. Oh, it automatically put it on. Merge those. I do heal a little bit after combat thanks to the runestones. Candlemaker. Get that. Was that the dude that makes flowers out of body parts? $15 should be enough to block that. Might as well keep doing it to him. I was going to say get close to killing them, but as soon as the stun fades, they'll start blocking again. Almost. I'm gonna stun them just to block me taking damage. This is just this turn. Pog. That's the sacrifice health for a candle. Draw 2 arrows and gain 25% damage. But it still costs 1. And 1 more charge. Deal 1 hit for half damage and draw a card. Stun an enemy and reduce its armor by 10 until the end of combat. Reduce damage of all enemies by 25. You know what, I'm going to take that for survivability. Yeah, the florist.
The florist waves his hand and greets you, but as you approach, he notices your surprised look.
You want to ask me why I'm here, even though I found the love of my life, don't you?
Swifty, how are you doing tonight? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I saw you playing Balatro earlier.
But you know how it is sometimes with such women.
But hi. I hope you had a good night.
Space. And
Space.
so here I am, giving her space.
Did she try to kill him, I wonder?
How can I help you today?
But thank you for the raid, Swifty. I hope you had yourself a lovely night tonight. If you do not know me, my name is Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Swifty is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my attention. Naughties. Armor, barrier, block, next turn draw 1 additional card with its cost reduced by 1. Send your best homies over as always, and I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. I'm gonna take the armor one. But yes, if you or anybody else needs to head out for the night, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe, but I understand it's late at night, so you do you. Oh, that's the tavern again. But I can probably heal it as long as I've got money. Thank you for lurking. You can damage this turn, but I have nothing to use it with. Block with that. I should have used that first. And we just keep nerfing all their armor. Pebble throw stuns, which makes it so that I can hurt the others. I might just stun them to avoid taking any damage whatsoever. I should have cast those things. I'll focus on killing them soon now. Oh yeah, they're not stunned. I can get a huge damage boost from my ult now. I should have done that armor thing first. Ooh, meat for healing.
Could a lot even
100 gold to heal 30 HP.
It wasn't after leaving your room. You're a bit surprised that
It wasn't a particularly good night. The weird sounds coming from below woke you up more times than you could count.
Man saying the same farewells he said before. Another one. Then you see a man.
Okay, it wasn't a particularly good night. The weird sounds coming from below woke you up more times than you could count. After leaving your room, you're a bit surprised that everyone's still having the same conversations as the night before. There's a man saying the same farewells he said before. Another one falling under the table the same way as yesterday, to the same laugh of his friends. Then you see a man sitting in a darkened corner of the tavern. He's playing cards alone, and his deck doesn't resemble one you've ever seen. Approach him.
You're the first new face I've seen in quite a while. You're already figuring out what's going on here, aren't you?
Is this a spell of some kind?
A spell? No, I'm no wizard. Just an old crook. And somehow this is the last moment these people, myself included, lived through, before our village was consumed. But it seems like I'm the only one who understands what's happening here. The rest, they're stuck. And they've been stuck for years, it feels like.
It's connected to your cards, isn't it?
See for yourself.
He pauses his solitaire game for a moment, and you notice the reality around you slowly changing. People start moving slower.
So he has to keep playing his game?
Some even show clear signs of decomposition. He starts playing his game again. Everything immediately gets back to normal.
Aren't you tired of this? Why won't you stop? And you intend to keep them alive forever? Aren't you tired of this?
I am. But I can imagine what's going to happen to them when I stop. What I can't imagine, though, is what will happen to me. Tell me, will my friends end up like all those beasts? Twisted by the weirdness? Am I going to end up like that?
Ad break starts in 3 minutes. It's anywhere up to 3 minutes long, which I know is disgusting, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free. Gargazal, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How is the rest of Mugenics? I hope you had a nice night. I plan on playing that game eventually. I know it has one or two controversial people in it who voiced characters, but they're literally just saying meow in it, so I feel like that's not that big of a deal. It was good. Glad to hear it. And hi, Princess Ashaka. I hope you're doing well. But thank you for the raid. You literally can't tell they are questionable. It's true. I mean, literally, if all they're doing is guest starring to go meow, then I feel like that's not such a big deal. The person said they're not very internet savvy, so they didn't really know pretty much anything about the one or two characters, so it's too bad. On that note, I'm surprised they don't just remove the voices or voice them themselves. But I hope you're all doing well. I don't know, but I can promise I'll help if this happens. You are too, to be honest, but it's whatever.
I understand, and I suppose that's more than I can ask for. At least I die knowing that I won't hurt any innocent people.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Farewell then,
lays down his cards and closes his eyes. Oh, so he is actually going to give up? Just that if I kill him, if he turns into a zombie.
You watch the same scene unfolding again. People losing color, shriveling into corpses, but not stopping in their tracks. Until all that remains is dried blood and bones scattered on the ground. The place is empty, silent, and dark. As you start walking towards the doors, you hear a voice behind you.
Look, I need to tell you, I didn't expect that.
Did he turn into a
Without
ghost?
chance to say anything, the ghost continues.
No, this feels good. I haven't been this full of energy and life since, like, ever. That's a good joke, if I ever heard one. But you know what's best? I can see.
Uh-oh.
I can see more now than I ever did. One thing I know, for example, is that you have
Oh my god, is he gonna start like a tavern at my village?
Nice warm men here, right? And aren't you angry that you don't have someone in there who'd be able to do the things that I can do?
Yep, so this might be the last villager.
We both know things won't end well if you can't contain that anger. No worries. I'll
Yep.
settle in no time.
Last person is a
See you
ghost.
there.
Random. Ghost allows you to multiply your wealth. But yeah, people like Slay the Spire. This game is a lot like that, just set in a kind of 3D world going on stuff. Oh, that is a weird stone over there. Confident Priestess.
It's good to see you. How does the road treat you, friend? Is there anything I can help with?
Get a legendary card, get 3 healing potions. I'm just going to take the healing potions for now. They're immune to stun. That reduces armor. This reduces the armor too. I don't think I can kill those characters in time. So I might just let them blow up and try to absorb the damage. Okay, they're only doing that much. So I only need 20 armor. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Ugh, I just lost my armor too for 3 turns. I'm such an idiot. Although this might save me because it gives me armor for 1 turn to cancel out that stuff and give me the armor to protect. You got back from the shower, Wibble Sinful. Wobbles. Gain the armor, buff the armor. That's for 3 turns I do more damage. So even if I don't attack right now. This character's a bit easier to manage than I thought they would be at first. Oh, 1 health left. I don't care enough, so I'm just going to wait a sec. I want to see what the fresh liver is used for. I feel like I have to hand over a set amount of it to that one character, or to the thing where the cultists are carrying that statue made of meat. That's the treasure pile. So there'll be a harder fight. I'm not sure if I've seen this dude or not with the casket. Oh no, that's the one that attacks his subjects. Yeah, we've seen him. But yeah, if I remember, they do high damage. It might be more effective to literally just attack that dude. Nope, it's still not hitting that one card. just to do the extra damage for now. Thankfully, when I block their stuff, they don't do damage to me. This honestly sounds like music you'd see during Doom. Not the bear! Thud. Okay, they're doing tons of damage. Maybe I do have to keep killing them to reset their damage or such. Close there. It's being done on my laptop. Let me reload that. Oh, I guess they're gonna hurt me then. Oh, that still wasn't enough. Ah, killed me. Okay, so that class is definitely not one of my favorites. Two more candles, 20 max health, random consumable, max health. So I've tried all the classes now. Pathfinder was the one that stacks focus, if I remember. There's only like a half hour or so left, so I feel like I'll keep playing this for the last bit rather than doing even 1 or 2 matches of Arc. Hacker stream isn't loading properly. Okay, so it's 50 to increase the item drop rate again. You can see what the ghost has. The ghost shop.
Cards love me. They truly do. I haven't lost a game since my deal with the thing that whispers. But it warned me. Luck is a finite resource. Now my physical body is gone, but I can play cards for eternity.
Talk. Who were you in your life?
In me life. My life, as you call it, was a wicked ride, my friend. You know that cards love me, and I love them, truly and deeply. I'd say they're my true love, and that's definitely something I couldn't say about anyone I've crossed paths with. I was born to a peasant woman and a horse boy. Can't say I remembered them too well. I got out of that damned village as soon as I learned how to run. I just can't stand poverty, you know? My own, that is. So I went to town and won some coins. Then I won some more. And more. I can't say it was all, you know, fair and square.
So he's a cheat.
But it's the result that matters, not the means, right? Well, this allowed me to pretend, or rather to live, the fantasy of being higher born than I actually was. Oh, how wrong I was. She was a vicious, treacherous woman, I tell you. At the worst
Whoops.
part,
I swear she hired an assassin to get rid of me at some point.
wasn't there for me anymore. Serious debts accrued. And of course, this led to more marital problems. I needed to run, so I bought myself a berth on the ship and came here. Best possible decision, wasn't it? Of course, it turns out that me luck returned as soon as I ran away from that terrible woman. So I gambled with the ship's crew and with all the folks I met in this new land. Some of them lost it all the money they brought from the fatherland. And you know what they say, somebody's loss is somebody else's gain. So I gained, but then reason came to poor old me. In order to avoid temptation of gambling,
Oh, so will there be a quest to find all his money?
getting killed for my fortune, I hid it. Now it lies in the ground, safe and sound, in some forest.
So, where's that money?
But friend, what is the purpose of all those earthly things? Earthly pleasures? It's all in the spirit. It's all in the afterlife. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't need them anymore. Being a ghost and all that. I'll tell you where to find it. But just promise that you'll play cards with me every time you come back to the village. You swear?
I swear.
Okay, I'll show you. Find me out there, within the weirdness, and we'll go together.
New quest till death do us part. Gamble. Don't want to. Exchange currencies. Okay. Journal pages. What are the journal pages used for, though? Oh, journal pages. Every time you encounter something new, you gain a journal page. Currency that can be changed for another one at the ghost shop. Throughout the game, as I do stuff, I get pages, and then I exchange the pages for whatever things I'm missing and need more of. Runestone dust might be one of them. Tallow, I don't care. Blood is good, but I get it. Card shreds I don't have enough of. Runestone dust is the absolute hardest one to get stuff, so...
She looks... You did a...
Wordstone gained by 10%. I'll save up to 400 to increase that. I feel like I want the every turn one. That or being able to remove more cards at once.
The blacksmith is...
So I can exchange runestones. Unlock additional item slot for combat. Unlock additional weapon or armor rune slot. Increase the drop chance of runestones as rewards from combat. I feel like I definitely want that. 5 to transmute. Just to see what it's like later. Maybe I'll trade one more time with the ghost for the runestone stuff. I can still exchange a lot more, but I want to keep increasing the drop rate of runes.
The blacksmith.
That way I can at least get the runestones to get the dust properly now.
We're all, but it's, I've been talking with me, but on all of us.
Okay, we're all here now thanks to you. I didn't realize it was going to be an update now that I have all the people. We're all here now thanks to you, and we're all going to help any way we can. But it seems I was wrong. Their presence didn't rekindle my memories. But I suppose I have another idea. I've been talking with Nath, the seamstress, and she suggested that my memories aren't dependent on everyone being here, but on all of us being free of issues which plague our minds. Maybe if you help them out, maybe then my memories will come back. Bosses to the right. Turn off raid since we're getting late. So it's draw one card for every 3 ultimate charges you expend. Gain 1 energy for every 6. Playing stance cards charges my ult. Oh, fresh meat. Which is just a 5 HP heal. 2 hits for half damage to all enemies and reduce their damage this turn. Block the next hit of a chosen enemy. Charge your ultimate ability to half of its max charges. Which technically lets me get my ult back, or my energy back, because 6 is half. Once per turn after drawing a card over a hand limit, reduce cost of 3 cards on hand by 1. Unused base energy carries over to the next turn. If you'd finished your turn with at least 3 cards in hand, gain 1 block. Natural block. Oh, I didn't equip this stuff. Reduce enemy of armor of enemies. Max HP by 30. Blocking everything so I can keep stacking my focus. Nope, they're not giving me the block. Okay, and they're going to reset all my focus. Oh, I had one block for using the cards. That one talent. It's like if you have 3 or more cards in your hand, you gain 1 block. That's awesome. I completely forgot about that. Oh, I should have done the onslaught then. I'm an idiot. Oh well. So if I still have 3 cards, with at least 3 cards in your hand, you gain 1 block. Lose 5 HP, deal 1 hit for 3 times damage to all enemies, but I don't want to take the damage. Deal 1 hit for 3 times damage, reduce the enemy's armor by 25 until end of combat. Every turn until the end of combat, increase your damage by 25%, but reduce your armor by 10. I mean, as long as I keep blocking, that's fine. Fist of Stone. Seamstress is one of the first people. Heal for 14, remove a card from your deck. I'll redo one of the basic hits because later I'll probably wish I had done that. Just they don't buff themselves. I'm getting lots of runestones now that I upped that the 3 times. Discard all cards in hand and draw 3 cards. Draw a card, fully charge ultimate, the weird mushroom. Oh, that must be the guy I can donate money to. Pleased to be hitting them. Okay, that just reduces armor for now. Block 3 again. He keeps stacking more and more hits. Dang it. Yep, marketplace. I don't have enough money to invest. Skull, meat, candle, not worth it. Oh, that attacks everyone on the battlefield, including its teammates. I didn't realize that before. I don't think I can block all this. I'll still get hit once. Just to get the one extra card. I was like, there's a chance for it to finish them. Oh, I forgot that hits everyone. Oh, creates 20 barrier. That is useful. Gain 3 block, but lose 25 armor. Reduce damage dealt by all enemies for 3 turns. Offer max HP, gain damage until end of combat. Not worth it. Whenever your energy is higher than 3, increase the damage you deal by 2 times. Start every combat with 3 cards. For every stance you play, gain 10% armor and 20% damage until end of turn. That is useful.
Oh, I see it.
healing potions. Okay, so that will attack its teammates too. One, two, three, or so I'll get hit once. Oh, I keep bringing that block thing. That should kill her.
You will meet.
Heal the 2 health I was missing. Okay, they attack so many times. One, two, three, four. If I go 1, 2, 3, and then the passive for 4. Oh god, now it's 6. And then they hit multiple times too to get past all my block. At least use the warding thing. Okay, it still counts focus if I use the other stuff. Weapon damage by 2, or every 3 turns you do max damage.
The man is.
Remove 1 card from the deck, lose HP for a level. Legendary card. Oh, Ogre's Frenzy. Deal 1 high damage hit to all enemies and raise your damage by a ton till end of turn. Consecrated oil, 100% damage for 1 turn. Next turn, increase damage by 150%. Damage increases by 10% until end of combat. Deal 1 hit for 125% damage. Pick 2 cards from grave. So, this I assume I can keep getting, so I can keep stacking it. Pat, pat, pat. I will be going bed soon. Don't worry, Sinful. You're not too worried, are you sure? Most combats are giving a stone now, which is nice. You think so? Good. Good. I should get the passive block for having 3 cards. Boom. Banana might sneak in tomorrow. Don't forget praise her if she tries to sneak in early. True that. Because you did redeem it.
You found what when you fill.
New weapon slot, max HP armor. I'm trying to just avoid damage altogether. So we'll go for a weapon rune slot. Uses armor of enemies. Every turn you do more damage. Or every turn everyone does more damage. First turn more damage. Increases damage by 2. I feel like that'll add up because of my small strikes ability. stack points for my ult. Okay, there, gave me an attack card. Yep, and I can't keep getting... Oh no, I didn't mean to use that Ogre's Frenzy. 2 minutes to midnight! I wasted 1 use of my legendary card, tragically. Rock out when you clock out!
Here, Noble Knight. Just don't take all of them. I want...
3 random common stones. Just to see if I can upgrade any. You've made me well enough to ditch your mask tomorrow. Nice, nice, nice. Those things do feel very oppressive after a while. Okay, we almost never get a chance to raid Meki, because they typically wind down earlier, so we're going to raid into them right now. But thank you for the raids, thank you for the follow, thank you for everybody coming out and vibing with me. Probably play some Arc Raiders, maybe Marvel Rivals tomorrow night, we will see. But we will be back like I always am. You all please take care, have a good night, I will see you around. But for now, goodbye, good night, and farewell. Farewell!